Yo, what up, y'all? This is another day in my life, me building my business up to $2 million for the year. In this video, we'll talk a bit about performance for both stores. Again, nothing too crazy going on this week. Real quick though, let's get into some, talk about the Discord real quick. Hop in there, it's literally free. Ask me any questions about ecom. If you need questions about product research, creators, whatever, ask me there. It's literally free. Tap in. Free plug is over. Now let's get into exactly, what's been going on this week with the two stores. So performance this week, for the jewelry store, honestly isn't the worst. Honestly, pretty decent. Revenue did fall a bit because we decreased budgets a lot on things that weren't doing that well, and margin did fall a bit as well. By doing that, we had a bottom of funnel campaign that was doing very, very well. Those creatives died out. I think it got exhausted because the budget was a bit too high, so now they aren't performing that well anymore. So we were in a situation where we had to turn those off. That was kind of giving us an extra cushion of that 10% margin that we're getting. Currently this week's at 20, last week was at 30, with a bit more revenue that we did. Actually, no, that's not true. Not a bit more revenue. Yeah, honestly, the margin just dropped. Honestly, that's what happened. I believe though. I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember. Even though I checked this morning, I'm tripping. I don't really remember. But I say all this to say is the margin fell a bit. Performance is around 20% this week. Nothing too crazy happened. Honestly, the only dub that we caught in terms of performance so far is that we were able to identify one winning creative so far that's been able to get a good amount of sales for us the last couple of days. So we are looking to kind of scale that up and just see how it performs over the next couple of days. And yeah, it's fairly decent concept. Not the evergreen concept that I've been telling you guys about, but nevertheless, it's been doing fairly well. So we are putting more money into it, and as well as making, different new ads that are talking to that specific persona as well. And yeah, we're gonna see how that performs. Another big W about this creative is these creatives. What the fuck's going on over there? These creatives actually didn't work with our main landing page, but we made a bundle that was literally 2 times the price point of the hero product, and for whatever reason that's just been working a lot way better. So I don't know why, but that's a big win as well. We're able to identify a new kind of, I guess, variant of the product that we're selling because it's a bundle. The product is literally $100 and we have $100 break-even point on it, so it's like we have great margins on it. So that's why we're also trying to push this new persona a bit harder. It's not a new persona that we haven't tested, but it's a new persona that, that we've tested, I guess, this week, I guess, like we can say. So I guess not a new persona, but again, we haven't tested this persona in a while, but for whatever reason, with this new landing page, with this new bundle, it's been performing a lot better. Again, it's just, yeah, I was just trying to figure out how to word that. It's just more about doing what's more working. We understand this persona is doing well. We're understanding that this bundle URL or offer or whatever is performing well as well. So we're just going to double down on it. So that's why yesterday I went ahead and scripted 3 more batches of creatives. One was a straight iteration with the same raw footage but with different text. Another one of them was different raw footage but the same type of text, just same type of vibes, same persona, same angle, same everything. Going to that same landing page is the goal, and we're gonna see if this landing page can maybe give us more traction. I don't want to say that we found a winner creative or a winner bundle or whatever, because again, it's too early to tell, but it looks like potentially this could give us a good amount of room to scale, because again, the break-even point is literally $100 on that, and the acquisition cost is literally the same as if you bought one. So we're selling 2 of them, and the acquisition again is literally the same for the bundle. That's literally 2 times the price of the other one. So very decent W there. Nothing too crazy to go about and talk about that store. It's just, again, doing more of what is working, testing more shit, and just hopefully being able to identify new winners very, very soon. And yeah, we're just working right now, trying to again build up some consistency. We are still waiting on the new product that we are designing to be finished. It's not done yet, so we are still waiting on that. What else? Yeah, we are also gonna get a few collabs in with these influencers. I'll save that for another video because again, we haven't got these, or affiliates rather, not affiliate of influencer, but we haven't got that content back yet, so I won't talk too much about it. But yeah, that's for the jewelry store. This is gonna again be a very short video. Let's start talking about the health store. So the health store, um, last couple of days, I'm not gonna even lie to you. Ever since Monday, Monday was the highest day. We did 246K. I mean, what? I'm tripping. I'm so tired, bro. We did $246. If you go back to the episode on Monday, and that was the highest point we did, I think, on this store as a whole. And ever since that day, performance has honestly dropped off a lot, like a lot. Very, very bad drop off. We've still been getting sales, but they aren't um hitting KPIs as I would have liked them to. So we're gonna let them rock for a bit longer, see if they can catch back momentum. Because again, they were doing fairly well for a good amount, no, numerous amount of days. So it's like you have to understand that sometimes you're gonna have bad performance for a long period of time just because you're not spending a lot of money on those creatives, and sometimes Meta's showing the creatives to people that might likely won't buy, most likely won't buy, just to understand because it's still optimizing. So I'm again looking to see if it's gonna perform a lot better on the next 3-ish days, 5 days maybe. If not, we might have to actually turn off those creatives. I don't know, but we'll see what we can do with that. There's a lot of things we can test to still leverage these creatives because they're able to get like a good amount of sales, honestly. And even if we don't necessarily rock with them, we still have a good iteration that we can make off it because again, it performed fairly decent for a decent amount of time. So we understand, okay, this persona works, this works about it. Okay, let's use it moving forward. Um, and we also do have two VSLs that are launching tonight. One of them I got back this morning. The other one we should get back later today from the editor. And the one this morning I saw was actually way better than the one we launched, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm a bit biased, but I think it will perform well. If it doesn't, cool, whatever. We'll make new ones. But right now we have two more VSLs we're about to launch. And again, it's just a creative testing game with that store. Nothing too crazy. What else? Yeah, guys, like again, this is kind of a quicker video. There's not really much to really go over. Um, these like this last week, honestly, just been me working, trying to figure shit out. No new like unlocks that I kind of got this week. It's just been more of just doing the same shit and just trying to get better. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's not much to say. I'll show you guys, I guess, a rev check and let you guys go about your day because I'm trying to go gym and then I'm trying to script a new VSL and then do a bunch of other shit. So yeah, guys, like let me just go ahead and show you guys this and stop yapping. So today on Jewelry Store, performance fell off a cliff. But the reason being one, the top up balance got what do you call it? Top up balance got we ran out of budget on the top up. So that's why. And this was yesterday. We're spending like 300, so like it was like a 20 some margin yesterday or some shit like that. Today with the with the health store, no sales yet. Probably gonna be another. Let me check the buying intent. I think this might be another bad day, honestly. Um, oh shit, we have decent buying intent. Never mind. We're probably gonna get sales later on in the day then. Okay, whatever. We're chilling for the most part. Yesterday with the health store, not crazy, but and yeah, as you can see, we're working. We're getting slow progress. We're not where we want to be, obviously, but we are working towards those 100K months. That is the goal, as you guys know, with this series. So, I'm just working, trusting God's process, and yeah, I'm not trying to force anything. That's one big thing. Like there's big times, honestly, even in this series where I'll try to force shit and it just never works out. And I'm learning to just every day, honestly, I'm learning to just stay the course, just keep doing your thing, and you know things will work out better than you can even imagine. Just believe in God, keep doing your thing, and I promise you, bro, before you know it, you'll hit your goals. Just sometimes you're just in a season where you have to grow. Sometimes you're just not ready for the growth that you're looking to, acquire the money you want to acquire, the wealth or whatever. And that's okay. You just have to keep again working towards it and keep leveling up until, you just get to that point. And that's kind of the stage that I'm in. Been grinding. The results haven't been showing off financially, in terms of, results and shit like that, but I'm learning so much about ecom business as a whole and just getting better as entrepreneur, person, all that good stuff. So like that's a big one. You kind of have to look at the whole picture of this stuff when you are, in this business game. Because if you only look at the dollar amount going to your bank account or on your Shopify account, you're gonna start like tweaking. And you're like, damn, bro, I'm making no progress. But at the end of the day, bro, last week you didn't know what market awareness was. Last week you didn't know how to write a VSO. Last week you didn't know this and that. And you're tripping and you're, worrying about this and that. But bro, it's normal for, businesses to go through down periods, but it's about how you overcome them and how you, basically get back to the top. Like, if you can't, fall down to get back to the top, then you don't really have the skills to be able to, run a business at scale because it's just gonna break and you're gonna have to pick yourself up from the ground. The amount of times that I have to pick myself up from the ground from the business shit, like so many times. And if you ask anybody that's mega successful, like I'm not saying I'm crazy successful, I just seen some success in the past. But all the people that I know that have seen a lot of success have seen a lot of fucking crazy failures as well that match the success that they endured in their life. So I want you guys to understand that. It's like kind of like the stock market. Whenever you see a higher high, there's usually a higher low. And that's just the name of the game. Higher high comes with a higher low, and basically anything in life, whether it's relationships, business, just life in general. So don't get too stuck up on it. This morning, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of tweaking. I woke up and bro, why don't we not have sales? I'm usually used to, not on some like cocky shit, just being honest. I'm just used to seeing, at least a couple sales when I wake up. But when I wake up, I see no sales, I be tripping. And I know I say sometimes I know I say I don't look at it necessarily always in the morning, but it's basically the first thing I see on my phone, even if I'm going to turn off the alarm or whatever, like it's really right there. So it's like I just look at it without even noticing, and then I'm just like, yo, where are the sales at? And I start tweaking, blah blah. You start overthinking, you start doubting yourself, and that's when it leads you to making irrational decisions and getting emotional and just having weird thoughts. So it's like, be kind of what's the word? I think the word people like to use is like stoic, but I don't really like that word. I guess be like or nonchalant, I guess is a word, but like just be very don't let things bother you so much. Just keep grinding and just do your thing. I promise you things will work out. And look at me. I'm on this series documenting all this shit. This shit's not going the way I wanted to. You think I want to be, you know, not doing 100K months right now? I would love to be doing 100K months right now. It'd be amazing, but that's not what, God has in plan for me right now. I'm still grinding. I'm still in the trenches. And I'm showing you guys, look, this is what it looks like. Every day you're, pushing forward, you get one win. I found that WVSL, but it's doing shit right now. Like we went like this, we had it kind of high. We hit that almost $200 a day mark with that one, for that one day, fall down right away. And it's like, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna stop because there's a bad day? No, you just have to keep going. Just keep fucking going, yo. Just keep going. Promise tell y'all hit those goals. Now I'm kind of yapping. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like I had to tell y'all this because again, that's how I felt this morning. Just speaking transparent. Just felt like, yo, this is so over. Like that's the thing with ecom. Like you'll feel like there's a meme. It's like you feel like we're so back. Like you just caught a big W. Like it's so over. It's just a cycle of you just going through wins, losses, losses, mini win, mini loss, what losses, mini win, loss. It just goes to a circle, and then you have a big win, big loss, and it's just like fuck. What is it? You just want to your wins to obviously outweigh your losses. But yeah, this should be kind of draining sometimes. This should be fucking up with messing with your mind and stuff like that. But just stay the course, keep working, and yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I appreciate anyone that made it this far into the video. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Hopefully y'all, hop in the Discord, say what up to me, just add me, say, yo, what up? I'm in the Discord. New video was fire. Like, just say, yo, I started dropshipping. Tell me where you are in your journey. I want to help you guys, but nobody's talking in this chat. A couple of you, I'm fucking with y'all, but a couple of y'all are talking in the chat, but there's a good amount of y'all that are just kind of like watching us talk. Like, if you're gonna be in the Discord, you might as well ask questions. Why not? Anyways, I'm yapping now. If you made this far into the video, say I don't know. Say 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 Ferrari, I guess. Yes, just drop Ferrari in the chat. Let's me know you made this fun the video and you fuck with the video and you're trying to, you have aspirations to retire your parents and just be the best version of yourself. Nevertheless, your boy's out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Real, 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 real.